Hi everyone, welcome to Business Unblocked. In this episode, we're going to talk about your business is losing jobs to voicemails. So imagine spending $20,000 a month to make your phone ring on Google Ads, local service ads, SEO, you name it, Facebook ads, referral programs, and truck wraps, yard signs. A homeowner calls because their air conditioning stopped working in the middle of July. Nobody answers. They hear your voicemail and then 30 seconds later, they are calling your competitor. What are you going to do about it? That customer did not choose another company because they were cheaper. They did not choose another company because they had a better technicians or better service. They chose another company because someone answered the phone. Today, I want to talk about one of the biggest revenue leaks I see in HVAC businesses. And surprisingly, it has nothing to do with your marketing. It's what happens after that phone rings. I think a lot of business owners ask themselves the wrong questions. When it comes to business and marketing, they ask, how do I generate more leads? But before you spend another dollar or advertise online, here is the question I want you to ask instead, okay? What percentage of the leads am I already paying for? Am I actually converting? And because if you are losing customers after they have already picked up the phone or contacted you, buying more traffic isn't solving the problem at all. You are just, pouring more water into a leaking bucket. So let's do a quick audit together. If you are sitting at your computer, I actually want you to pause this episode for 1 minute, okay? Open your phone, system or CRM, look at the last 30 days. Now answer these questions. How many incoming phone calls have you received? How many of those calls were missed? How many went to voicemail? How many voicemails never received a call back? How long on average did it take someone to respond? How many appointments were booked? How many estimates were sent? How many estimates became paying jobs? If you don't know those numbers, that's your first problem, because what gets measured gets improved. Most owners know exactly how much they spend on Google Ads or advertising. Very few know how many opportunities disappear after the phone rings. Now let's think like your customer. Your air conditioning dies. It's 95 degrees outside. You open Google, you call the first HVAC company that you see, and boom, voicemail. You called the second one, busy. You call the third one, someone answers. Who gets the job? Probably the third company, obviously. Not because they were, the best or they had better ratings, and not because they had the lowest price either, but because they actually answered. Customers don't compare top companies anymore. That's the past. They compare whoever solves their problem first and the fastest. Speed has really become one of the biggest competitive advantages in home services as a whole. Here are the 5 biggest revenue leaks I see over and over again. Revenue leak number 1 is missed calls. That one is obvious, but it's expensive. Every missed call represents marketing dollars you have already spent. You pay to generate that opportunity, then nobody answered. So that's not a lead generation issue here. That's fully an operational issue. Now, revenue leak number 2, slow response times. So I hear this all the time. We always call people back. That's what everyone says in home services business. Great. How fast? 5 minutes, 30 minutes, tomorrow morning. Here is the reality. The longer someone waits, the more likely they are to hire, someone else, right? People with broken air conditioners aren't waiting around hoping that you will eventually call them back. They are calling competitors until someone picks up. Revenue leak number 3. No follow-up after the estimate. This one quickly kills revenue. You visit the house, you send the estimate, then nothing, no reminder, no text, no email, no phone call. The customer gets busy. Another company follows up. Guess who gets the job? Most businesses lose sales after the estimate, not before it. Revenue leak number 4. No customer reactivation. Think about your customer database. How many people bought from you last year or 2 years ago? How many haven't heard from you since then? Maintenance reminders, seasonal tune-ups, membership offers, indoor air quality upgrades, system replacements. Most businesses spend all of their energy finding new customers while ignoring the people who already trust them. Those are usually the easiest sales you will ever make. Revenue leak number 5. No repeatable system. Everything depends on someone remember to call back, remember to send the estimate, and remember to follow up. Remember to ask for a review. Remember to remind them about maintenance. Business don't scale because people remember everything. They scale because systems remember everything. So what should you fix? Before increasing your marketing budget, build a better response system. Every incoming lead should follow the exact same process. The phone rings. If someone answers, great. If nobody is available, an AI's voice agent answers instantly. It collects the customer's information, understands the problem, answer common questions, schedule the appointment when appropriate, notifies your team immediately, then the automation continues. Confirmation text, appointment reminder, estimate follow-up, review request, maintenance reminder, reactivation campaign months later. No lead slips through the cracks. Every customer gets the exact same experience every single time. Now let's do some simple math. Imagine your business receives 300 phone calls every single month, okay? If only 10% of those opportunities are lost because of missed calls or poor follow-up, that's 30 potential jobs gone. Now ask yourself, how much revenue does the average job bring in? Multiply that by 15 or 20 jobs. Suddenly you realize the problem isn't that you need more leads. The problem is you are leaking revenue before anyone notices. This is why I tell businesses not to immediately increase their advertising budget at all. Like, first, fix the leaks, because once your conversion process is working properly, every additional lead becomes more valuable to your business. Now your marketing becomes dramatically more profitable. So here's your challenge before the next episode. Pull your numbers from the last 30 days. Write down total incoming calls, missed call percentage, average callback time, numbers of estimates sent, number of follow-ups completed, number of jobs closed. And ask yourself one question: where is my biggest leak? Fix that first. Because the companies that dominate their market are not always only the ones generating the most leads. but they are the ones wasting the fewest opportunities. And that's how you build a business that keeps growing year after year. Thank you so much for listening to Business Unblocked. I will see you on the next episode. And if you want to know how to scale your HVAC business today or home service business, feel free to contact me. The link is below, or you can send me a message on Instagram. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye.